Moonknight kicks the Avengers' ass. Let's go. What is going on, guys? What is going on? I went into my Marvel comic app to see what's new, what's coming out today, and I saw Moonknight. I was like, I haven't seen this dude in a while in a new comic, so I wanted to see what was going on. So I had to buy this comic because I'm a huge Moon Knight fan. When I was a kid and as a teenager, I used to buy Moon Knight comics because they were so cheap, 50 cents, 75 cents. They was giving those comics away because they weren't really selling well back then. So I had to get this comic, so I'm a big Moon Knight fan. So I got the comic, right? So this comic starts out where you see Moon Knight praying in Chunglung, and Chunglung is pretty much the place where Danny Rand got the Iron Fist or whatever and stuff like that. So he's in Chunglung. Danny Rand comes up to him and asks him, yo, what's going on, Moon Knight? What's up? What's going on? You want to team up? What's going on with you, man? So the Moon Knight says, I want the Iron Fist, and starts punching Danny Rand. And normally Iron Fist will destroy Moon Knight. Moon Knight stands no chance against the Iron Fist. It's not even a match. The match will end in like a few seconds, but for whatever reason in this comic, Moon Knight beats Danny Rand, uses one of the anks around his neck, takes the Iron Fist power from Danny Rand, and goes about his way. And you see him in Doctor Strange's house in Greenwich Village, and he comes in there with a group of mummies, whatever, with him, and he's trying to corner Doctor Strange, and he pretty much beats Doctor Strange. And I don't understand what's going on. Like, Doctor Strange, Iron Fist, none of these people, like Moon Knight has no chance of beating any of these people, but for whatever reason he beats Doctor Strange. He takes his powers, whatever, and goes on about his way. So we go to Wakanda. And for all you comic fans who know about Wakanda, Wakanda is guarded by the Black Panther. People have tried to conquer Wakanda. Thanos has tried to conquer Wakanda. Galactus has tried to conquer Wakanda. Doctor Doom has tried to conquer Wakanda. All have failed. All have gotten beat by the Black Panther. So Moon Knight comes over there. He comes in with a army of mummies, and the Black Panther shows up and says, hey, what's going on? What are you doing here? And Moon Knight pretty much says, there doesn't need to be a war. It could just be between me and you, one-on-one fight or whatever. So Black Panther says, okay, after I kick your ass, is your army gonna go back to where they came from? And Moon Knight says, you're not gonna beat me. So anyway, the Black Panther's like, whatever, I give up. I don't wanna kick your ass, I give up. So basically Moon Knight says, I need your powers, and the Black Panther says, well, my powers in my blood, so if you need my powers, you gotta take me or whatever. So I guess Moon Knight takes the Black Panther as prisoner or whatever. We go on to the next panel. We see Thor flying around. He's talking with Captain America. He's saying, I guess they're having a dialogue about how Moon Knight is attacking Avengers or whatever, right? So Thor runs into Moon Knight. So in my mind, oh man, don't tell me Moon Knight's gonna fight Thor. This is gonna be ugly. This is not gonna go well for Moon Knight, right? So Thor comes down and says, I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna stop this guy right here, right now. And he tells Moon Knight to pretty much stand down and surrender, right? So Moon Knight doesn't say anything. So Thor takes the hammer and throws it at Moon Knight, and Moon Knight stops the hammer. And Moon Knight pretty much has a dialogue talking about Mjolnir is made from an old metal, an old substance or whatever, and the substance is from, like, you know, when the big separation, the big bang of the universe or whatever. So he says Mjolnir is made from like moon rock or something like that. So I guess since Moon Knight is super powered, he can control Mjolnir because it's made from the moon. So he controls Thor's hammer. He takes Thor's hammer and pretty much levitates it, beats Thor with an inch of his life with his own hammer, knocks Thor off of the planet and hits him into a moon, and some weird stuff happens or whatever. And then towards the end of the comic, you see the moon god Khonshu telling Moon Knight he did a good job, whatever, we need to save the world or whatever from hell or whatever. So that's the end of the comic. This comic is a little far-fetched. Moon Knight defeating all these superpowered guys. But hey, listen, man, if you're a Moon Knight fan like me, this comic is awesome. If you like my content, rate, comment, subscribe, take it easy, later.